Your phone is about to turn into a battlefield. Get ready for epic firefights, explosive battles, and non-stop adrenaline all in the palm of your hand. Today, we're diving into the top 10 FPS and TPS games on Android and iOS. From futuristic sci-fi worlds filled with advanced weapons, to gritty world war missions, to zombie survival where every bullet counts, this list has something for every shooter fan. So lock and load, because we're jumping straight into the action. Snowbreak Containment Zone is a sci-fi third-person shooter that feels almost like an anime come to life. The game drops you into a futuristic city after a massive disaster, where mysterious Titan-like enemies roam the streets. You play as an operative armed with advanced weapons and accompanied by stylish anime companions who fight by your side. The graphics are some of the best you'll find on mobile, almost console quality, with smooth controls that make every firefight satisfying. The story mode keeps you hooked with cinematic cutscenes, while the online co-op missions let you join forces with friends to take down massive bosses. Since the game has detailed environments and character models, it does take up a big chunk of storage and requires a stable internet connection. But if you're looking for a tactical shooter with anime visuals and epic sci-fi action, Snowbreak is a must-play. Delta Force Mobile brings back one of the most iconic military shooters of all time, now rebuilt for smartphones. Unlike many arcade-style shooters, this game leans heavily on realism, large maps, tactical squad gameplay, and the use of vehicles like helicopters and jeeps in battle. You'll experience cinematic single-player missions that recreate military scenarios, while the multiplayer mode throws you into massive PvP battles that demand teamwork and communication. The destructible environments add extra intensity, letting you blast through walls or use cover strategically. It's designed for players who love the tactical side of combat, where planning your moves can be just as important as pulling the trigger. With high-quality visuals and large-scale maps, it's a heavy download, but the payoff is worth it. If you enjoy mixing RPG progression with first-person shooting, Shadowgun Legends is your go-to game. Imagine Destiny, but built for mobile. You take on the role of a shadowgun and elite hero fighting against alien invaders while building up your reputation in a vibrant hub city. The campaign itself is long and packed with missions, but the real hook is the loot system. You're constantly grinding for legendary weapons, flashy armor, and rare gear that makes your character unique. Beyond the story, you can team up in co-op raids that require strategy and coordination, or test your skills against other players in competitive PvP arenas. With its endless grind for loot, addictive combat, and social hub where players hang out like in an MMO, Shadowgun Legends feels more like a living world than just another mobile shooter. Farlight 84 takes the Battle Royale formula and cranks it up with futuristic chaos. Instead of running around on foot like most battle royales, here you're zipping through the battlefield with jetpacks, using hero-specific abilities, and experimenting with wild sci-fi weapons. Matches are explosive, chaotic, and fast-paced, with a colorful style that makes every round feel like an animated action movie. Unlike more tactical shooters like PUBG Mobile, Farlight focuses on constant movement and high-energy combat, so there's rarely a dull moment. The game also includes deathmatch modes if you want quicker rounds instead of full battle royale matches. With its vibrant visuals, quirky heroes, and non-stop action, it's perfect for players who want something less serious and more fun, while still keeping the competitive edge alive. Special Forces Group 3 is the closest you'll get to the classic Counter-Strike experience on mobile. It's a straightforward, no-frills FPS where two teams face off in a variety of maps with familiar objectives, planting bombs, rescuing hostages, or just eliminating the other team. The charm of this game lies in its simplicity. You can play completely offline with bots if you don't have internet, set up LAN matches with friends nearby, or jump into online battles against players worldwide. Despite its relatively small size, the game still offers a ton of maps, a wide range of weapons, and even character skins. The graphics are clean and the controls are easy to pick up, making it a perfect choice for anyone who just wants quick, old-school FPS action without the complexity of modern shooters. Ubisoft's The Division Resurgence is easily one of the most ambitious mobile shooters ever made. Set in a massive open-world New York devastated by a viral outbreak, the game captures the same gritty, cover-based combat the series is known for. You're free to explore the city, completing story missions that reveal the collapse of society, while unlocking and upgrading gear to make your agent stronger. PvE content lets you team up with friends for challenging missions, but the real thrill comes from the Dark Zone, an area filled with powerful loot, but also other players who can turn hostile at any moment. With its RPG-style progression, deep customization, and a city that feels alive, Resurgence almost feels like an MMO shooter in your pocket. It's a big download and requires an online connection, but the level of detail and content is unmatched. Anime lovers will find AIMLOCK to be a refreshing twist on the Battle Royale genre. Instead of realistic military soldiers, you're dropped into colorful maps with anime-styled characters wielding flashy weapons and using stylish moves. The gameplay is smooth, with responsive shooting mechanics that feel competitive while still maintaining that playful, anime-inspired aesthetic. Each match throws dozens of players together to fight for survival, but what makes it stand out is the mix of speed and flair. Gunfights feel dramatic, almost like scenes from an anime. With vibrant visuals, unique characters, and a strong focus on style, AIMLOCK is perfect for players who want a battle royale that's less gritty realism and more over-the-top anime action. Battlefront Europe drops you straight into the chaos of World War II, giving you large-scale multiplayer battles with infantry, tanks, and aircraft. The game focuses on realism, with authentic weapons, gritty maps inspired by real battlefields, and the chaos of dozens of players clashing at once. You'll be capturing points, pushing enemy lines, and coordinating with teammates to win the war. What makes this game special is the scale. It feels much closer to Battlefield than Call of Duty, with massive open areas and vehicles playing a key role. The combination of historical authenticity and large-scale combat makes it a standout for fans of war shooters who want the classic World War II experience on mobile. Dead Force is for those who love blasting zombies to pieces. It's a mix of campaign missions and survival modes, where you fight wave after wave of the undead using shotguns, rifles, and explosives. The story mode gives you a reason to keep moving forward, but the real thrill is the survival mode, testing how long you can last against endless hordes. The game can be played offline, which is a huge plus if you're on the go, and despite being smaller in size compared to other shooters, it delivers surprisingly intense action. The dark atmosphere, creepy sound effects, and relentless zombies make every mission feel tense, but the arsenal of weapons ensures you always have a fighting chance. It's perfect for anyone who wants quick zombie shooting fun without needing a constant internet connection. World War Legion is a military shooter that blends traditional FPS action with a touch of strategy. Instead of just running and gunning, you're often leading squads into large-scale battles, capturing objectives, and coordinating attacks across classic war-themed maps. The campaign mode offers story-driven missions that showcase the brutality of war, while the online multiplayer mode lets you clash with players around the globe. The game's strength lies in its mix of tactical depth and fast-paced shooting. It's not just about reflexes, but also about commanding your forces wisely. If you're looking for a war game that gives you both boots-on-the-ground action and the feeling of being a commander, World War Legion is a solid pick. And that's 10 of the best FPS and TPS games you can play right now on Android and iOS. From futuristic sci-fi firefights, to zombie survival, to massive world war battles, there's something here for every type of shooter fan. Which one will you download first? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome game recommendations. Until next time, keep gaming, and keep winning.